Selena Gomez's new documentary has taken the internet by storm. Selenators can't even get what she went through behind the cameras. My Mind and Me has unveiled a lot about the actress, who has otherwise kept her life super private. It focused on her physical and mental health struggles, and how she overcame them. In this video, we'll explore how the singer reflects on her past relationships, and how she almost held back from releasing the documentary. First up, Selena talked about Lose You to Love Me. My Mind and Me touched on several years of Selena's life, and of course her high-profile relationship with Justin Bieber couldn't be avoided. While the documentary was entirely about her mental health journey and her purpose in life, the relationship had to be mentioned, since the paparazzi and media had harassed her for years about him. So we only heard the Wolves singer name drop that guy once. She mentioned Justin one last time, without mentioning his name when she discussed Lose You to Love Me. She talked about her breakup song with Justin and revealed that one day she was ready to summarize and end this chapter, so she texted her longtime songwriters, Julia Michaels and Justin Tranter, who've helped her pen top hits like Good For You and Hands to Myself. She told the duo that she was ready to just tell the world that she was sad, and so they huddled up and composed the song in 45 minutes. What's super interesting to us is that it's the fastest song that the singer has ever written. Following up, she said her breakup was the best thing that ever happened. The singer went on to explain how she felt so haunted by a relationship from her past that nobody wanted to let go of. Then one day she was able to move over it and wasn't afraid anymore. She continued to say that the song is about knowing how you lost every part of your identity, just to rediscover yourself all over again, and that she hopes people can find peace in it. She also said her breakup was the best thing that ever happened to her. "We mean, you go girl, Selena." Explaining what she meant, she said, "I feel like I had to go through the worst possible heartbreak ever, and then just forgetting everything at the drop of a hand. It was really confusing." The singer added that she thinks it was a thing that needed to happen because it really changed her life for the better. Honestly, we're so happy she healed from her past relationship. Now for the singer's frustration during the Revival tour rehearsals. We're not going to lie that we were crying within the first 10 minutes of the Pop documentary. We saw Selena trying out different costumes for the tour, with clips of her rehearsing Who Says and practicing dance choreography. It was so nice to see her having fun, but what we saw next made us weep. The pop star was seen crying and doubting herself as a performer. She wanted to prove herself to her record label Interscope Records CEO John Janik, and didn't want to let him down or make him think that he signed a Disney kid. Although her friends reassured her, he was smiling ear to ear during her performance. She couldn't believe it. She also discussed her body dysmorphia issues with her costume designer. She told him she wanted something which would show off her natural curves and did not make her look like a 12-year-old boy. The Rare Beauty founder was frustrated about how people couldn't stop associating her with her ex. She referred to a non-released potential collab between the two, as she cried about when she'd be good enough by herself. Next up, Alec talked about how he included the relationship. The 58-year-old director spoke to Variety, where he said that he wasn't interested in covering something that had been covered to death. He wanted to take a different approach to it, like implying how cruel the paparazzi are. That's why he showed the singer during her breakdown when she felt haunted. He simply wanted to include how the media yells cruel questions towards an already upset 24-year-old who's going through a lot personally. He did it so wisely. He also noticed the misogyny, since the paps always assume that the woman dumped someone and also assume she's jealous. We're glad he dragged the pops, cause they made Selena's life a living hell. We observed some headlines about their relationship, flashed super quickly within 5 seconds on the screen. There was footage of the paparazzi chasing Selena while asking her super personal questions, but she ignored them. Moving on, Selena wasn't ready to share her story with the world. Selenators finally got to see the singer dazzle on her first Rolling Stone magazine cover. The 30-year-old actress got candid about her Apple TV Plus documentary and opened up about how it was so heart-wrenching that she almost didn't sign off on its release. She cleared up that she wasn't being dramatic, but felt nervous about it a few weeks ago. She wanted someone to call her out about how intense it was, but her friends were so moved by it. After she saw how people at a private Apple Plus screening were in tears after watching it, she decided to sign it off. The only thing on the singer's mind was the impact it could have on other viewers if these few people were so emotionally moved. She also added that she believes she's sacrificing herself for a greater purpose by releasing it and hopes to stir up conversations about mental health through this platform, reminding others that they're not alone. What's more, she revealed that she named her replacement kidney after Fred Armisen. We all know how Selena can't go about anything without poking fun at it. The host of Selena Plus Chef revealed that she's given her new kidney a name. The pop singer calls her kidney Fred, after the comedian Fred Armisen from the comedy show Portlandia. She told the magazine that she's never met him, but she's secretly hoping he finds out about this. Why? Just because she wants him to get weirded out. Next up, negative comments don't bring her down anymore. It's not easy becoming famous at a young age. And if you're Selena Gomez, who's been in the industry for over 20 years, it's hard. She's received so much hate in the past, and it's torn her down and impacted her self-esteem. But she's grown mentally stronger now. The singer mentioned to Rolling Stone how someone recently made a comment which involved her, and it made her feel bad for 2 days. Still, the feeling didn't stay for long as it did in the past. She said she's ready to tell everyone to be kind to each other and focus on what's happening in the real world. She was referring to Hailey Bieber's podcast, where the model stated that she gets negative comments from Selenators. She took to TikTok and asked her fans to be kinder and remember that words matter a lot. A few weeks passed, and what did the internet see in the real world? Selena and Hailey were spotted at the Academy Museum Gala and took a bunch of photos together. However, she spilled to Vulture that the photos were not a big deal. It's not even a thing. Moving on, the actress had a breakdown in 2020 over worsened lupus effects. She faced a lupus flare-up in 2020, and it was a really difficult time for her. The revelation was made in her Apple TV Plus documentary. In the heartbreaking scene, we saw Selena leaning against a wall as she couldn't stop crying from the intensifying pain. Soon she realized that she was having a terrible flare-up for the first time in years. It's also the moment Alec couldn't hold it in and hugged her even though he was filming her at her most vulnerable, as she'd promised him access to everything. The same old love singer told a friend that she hadn't felt that type of pain since years. She sat on a couch with tears as she explained to her friend that every morning when she wakes up, she just starts crying because her entire body hurts. With that, she starts thinking about her past and all the mistakes she made, and it kickstarts her depression. Wrapping it up, did the singer find any relief? We got to see that her doctor rang her up and informed her that the pain is due to lupus and myositis overlapping, and it causes painful muscles. He advised her to get a dose of an intravenous drug, Rituxan, which could keep the pain down for a year or so. Selena instantly felt better, since it's easier for her to make sense of things when she has answers. The drug lasts for 4 to 5 hours and is super harsh on the system at first, but the singer said that she can take it. We're happy to inform you that currently her lupus is in remission, and she's doing great. Selena confirmed it herself at the documentary's red carpet premiere. We wish her good health. That's a wrap for this video. Did you watch Selena Gomez's My Mind and Me yet? What did you think of her journey? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.